Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm back with this crazy game. Alright.
You're trying my patience, young man.
Okay. I got something for you.
Can you let me in? I've got something to show you.
What is it? Let me see.
Alright. Oh, I'm doing this wrong.
Can you let me in? I've got something to show you.
What is it? Let me see. A shoe? Wow, now what would I want with a... Huh?
Uh-oh.
Stay there!
She sees something in the shoe, I guess. Alright, let's go.
Leave that creature outside!
Sorry, Einstein.
Oh, good boy.
Well, took you long enough.
There's a lot of stairs.
To return the shoe, I mean. I lost it ages ago. You can put it down next to the other one. Much better. So neat and orderly. I suppose you'll be wanting some sort of reward now.
No,
All I've got is tea and candy.
We'll take it.
But
I'm sorry I called you a hooligan. I try not to jump to conclusions, but after all, 9 out of 10 people in this city are hooligans. It's a fact. Look it up. Have a seat, Sonny. Hey! You kids! Put out those cigarettes!
Alright. So now we gotta figure out what to do. Hey, what's this?
Don't touch those! My newspapers are in pristine condition and meticulously organized. Not about to let some street punk get jam all over them.
Miss Strickland, about your tea. You forgot to turn on the...
U! It's spelled with a U! You illiterate vandal!
Well, she's gotta turn the T on. Oop.
Man, she keeps it hot in here.
That's the kettle. I'll be right back with some tea. Then don't touch anything.
Okay, quickly.
Juveniles collide with manure truck. Nice picture. Brown Mansion destroyed. 1962. No, that's not where Doc's stranded. I don't even know where to start looking for clues in these stacks. Wish I could narrow it down to a year at least. Firm announces plans for Lone Pine Mall. Peabody Ranch to be rezoned for commercial development. I don't even know where to start looking for clues in these stacks. Wish I could narrow it down to a year at least. Clint Eastwood plunges to death on runaway train. I don't even know where to start looking for clues in these stacks. Wish I could narrow it down to a year at
You gotta
least.
keep looking.
October 28th, 1985. Authorities still mystified by mall's shootout. I don't even know where to start looking for clues in these stacks. Wish I could narrow it down to a year at least. Jeez, they all look like they've got sticks up there.
What's that, dear?
Nothing.
Yeah, that's peculiar. The water still hasn't come to a boil.
Let's talk to her about her newspapers.
Miss Strickland?
Jack! Diane! I know what you're doing behind that tree!
Yes? What's with all these newspapers?
This is my personal archive. I've got every issue of the Hill Valley Telegraph ever published.
Get out. Every single issue?
From 1871 to the present. If it happened in Hill Valley, you'll find it in my stacks.
Why do you need all these newspapers? Isn't that the library's job?
Yeah.
Libraries. Ugh. Have you seen the smut they keep in their magazine racks?
Why do you need all these newspapers? Isn't that the library's job?
Libraries. Ugh. Have you seen the...
Do you remember when you lost your shoe?
shoe?
That shoe over there.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that shoe. Huh. Hi, what a nosy Nelly. No one likes a busybody, you know.
But
Oh, fine, let me think about it. Yes, I remember. I lost it in a scuffle with a dog. Oh, when was it? Oh, yes, the day that speakeasy burned down.
a speakeasy in Hill Valley?
Don't act so surprised, young man. Your generation doesn't hold a copyright on moral depravity, you know.
Oh, copyright.
Sin has been on the prowl in Hill Valley since the day it was founded.
I guess somewhere in these stacks there must be an article about the speakeasy burning down.
Naturally. I probably wrote it myself. I was quite a reporter back in the day.
Any idea what date that article came out?
Well, obviously the day after the speakeasy burned down.
Wow, a speakeasy. That must have been wild. Is it true they used to drink gin out of slippers like my grandma said?
Don't romanticize the past, young man. Prohibition was a time when gangsters ruled the town while honest citizens quaked in their beds.
So where was it? That speakeasy that burned down, I mean.
That was ages ago. If you're looking for bootleg hooch.
No, I'm just curious, that's all. I'm a student of history.
Student of history, my Aunt Fanny. Yeah, your generation of hooligans and slackers could give two ripe figs about history.
Miss Strickland?
Oh, video store!
Huh?
The speakeasy used to be hidden in plain sight down there in the town square. Right where that disgusting videotape rental store squats today.
Wow.
So the video store building must have gone up after the speakeasy burned down.
Following year, as I recall.
So the video store building must have gone up after the speakeasy burned down.
Following year, as I recall.
So the video store building must have gone up after the
Following year.
I guess somewhere in these stacks there must be an article about the speakeasy burning down.
Naturally. Yeah,
Any idea what date that...
well,
Doing some stargazing?
no, I set my sights on lower things.
All right.
Is that?
Tim Tanner!
Don't let me keep you from your business.
You there! Don't even think about tossing that Kleenex on the ground!
Okay, let's see if we can get her attention.
There's the whistle! Surely the water's boiling by now.
Now we have an idea what we're looking for.
October 28th, 1985. Authorities still mystified by mall's shootout. Alright, Einstein brought me this shoe, and Miss Strickland lost the shoe on the day the speakeasy burned down. But when did the speakeasy burn down? I at least need to know the year. Stop looking at me. Miss Strickland lost that shoe the day the speakeasy burned down. But when was that?
Let's see, there's some pictures here.
That's what you get with these cheap, foreign-made kettles. But trying to find an American one nowadays. Ugh.
Keep figuring this out.
Is that Vice Principal Strickland?
Mother never could keep little Gerald out of her clothes.
What are these?
My editorial trophies.
Cat Lovers Quarterly.
It's legitimate journalism.
Marshall Strickland.
My grandfather, gunned down by Mad Dog Tannen over 100 years ago.
That's not how I remember it.
Oh, I wouldn't do that if I were you. Ms. Pretty Whiskers is very particular about who handles her food.
Mind if I take a look?
Go ahead, dear.
Oh, there's the date, 1932.
Rebuilt in February 1932. So the fire must have happened before then. But when? I need a date.
Don't look at me. I'm far too old for you. I told you not to touch those.
Forgot. Checked everything out. See if there's a clue. Ah.
Jeez, they all look like they've...
What's that?
Nothing. The candy looks older than I am.
Okay, we gotta get out of the room again.
There's the whistle. Surely the water's boiling by now.
Okay.
Let's see. Ground broken on site of former speakeasy. Singer vanishes. Hill Valley Expo delights crowd. Soup kitchen exposed. Here we go. Speakeasy arsonist slain. Legal procedure gave way to old-fashioned vengeance last night when a mob descended on the Hill Valley police station. The suspect in the speakeasy arson case, a drifter known as Carl Sagan, was pulled from his... Carl Sagan? It's Doc! Killed by a mob. What's the date? June 14th, 1931. Jeez, I gotta rescue
We
him.
found the duck. Uh-oh.
My
Miss Strickland. Let me...
No! You've gotten my history out of order! Oh, do you know how long it'll take to fix what you've done?
Uh-oh.
Oh, get out! Get out! Get out!
Okay.
Help! Police! I'm being attacked by hooligans!
Huh. It's interesting. Alright. Here we go.
Marty! Where you been, son? And what are you doing in that getup?
Didn't I tell you? I got the lead in the school play. We're doing...
Grapes of Wrath?
Right.
Oh, Steinbeck! Who are you playing? Never mind, you don't have to explain. I'm sure whatever it is you're up to, you know what you're doing, right?
I hope so.
Hey, sometimes you gotta go out on a limb for the ones you love, right? Wish my dad had understood that. You won't stay away too long.
You'll barely know I was gone.
Aw.
You ready to go, Einstein?
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I've gone far enough, so I'm going to stop it here, and then we'll come back to it at another time. So again, thank you for watching from Blue Hawk 88.